Alright, hold on. Alright, you ready?
Balls itch?
Nah, dude.
Alright, yeah, I'm
Ready, though?
Let's go.
Alright, dude. So the Earth is flat, obviously. Okay. And like, I'm not saying this to be a dumbass. Like, I have been like, researching this for years. Just listening to what other people have to say on the subject, and like, just thinking to myself for like hours at a time. It takes a while for me to get to this, and trust me, at first I thought I was crazy too, but it makes perfect sense more than what the fucking everything else we're supposed to believe makes sense. Okay, so the Earth is flat. I'm going to talk about the sun real quick. The sun spins around the Earth, like it's above the Earth just a little bit, like that, and then it spins around the Earth like that, okay?
Right.
Okay, and that is, like, for example, like, this would be sunlight,
So,
okay?
you're back to the fucking 1600s where the Earth is the center of the universe.
No. No, actually, dude, like, okay, so.
The sun doesn't rotate the Earth rotates the sun.
Dude, that's what they want you to think, though.
No, that's what I know.
No, that's what they want you to think, dude.
You know who discovered that?
Discovered what?
That the sun is the center of the universe? Or
probably the government, dude.
No, Galileo.
What the fuck is that?
He was a philosopher just like you. He was a scientist back in the 1600s.
Yeah, dude, see, I don't study shit back in the 1600s.
Well, you want to know where I learned that?
Where?
From a textbook.
Oh, no way, dude.
And the internet. Have you ever went to school?
Yes, I graduated and did half of my college life and dropped out because it was boring as fuck.
Oh, yeah?
And I'd rather just work.
Right. Okay, keep going.
Alrighty, so. Alright, and then under the Earth, okay, like, the Earth is flat. There are barriers around the outside that the government, or, Okay, so, the government is protecting
back in
barriers.
2011 or 2012, I think it was.
Alright, dude, so, yo, you know what I just realized?
So what I was saying, you know that the government released, they launched a tether into the space, and they knocked off a layer of our protection, a layer of our ozone.
No, I didn't know that.
The tether is still out there.
Cool.
Yeah, not cool. That just made global warming even worse.
Yeah. Alright, dude. So, like, alright, so, do you know what the Northern Lights are, right?
Yeah.
Alright, because if you didn't, I was just gonna slap the shit out you. Alright, so, the Northern Lights. What's that?
It's a strain of weed.
Nah, dude, like the Aurora Borealis.
No, I know about it.
Yeah, okay. So that comes out of the top. Like, okay, so if you look at the North Pole on Google Maps, it just looks like a big cloud, right? Like a hurricane.
Well, I don't use Google Maps.
Well, okay, well, it does, okay?
Uh-huh.
And if you were to, if like no one is able to, like, I'm gonna sound absolutely nuts. All right, so
Keep going.
the northern lights that come out, right? They flow all over, right? Like this, just.
Yeah.
But only some places can see them. The places that are really close, like for example, Greenland or Iceland or. On each of these four island mountains, they're mountains and islands, mountains on an island, which mountains are old trees that were petrified, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, um,
I thought mountains
yeah,
formed like how volcanoes formed. You know.
nah, dude. Fuck
No.
volcanoes. Volcanoes are dicks.
So trees make mountains now.
Dude. Okay, dude. Dude, this is sounding really crazy because, like, I'm sure you haven't. Dude, okay, so do you know what vril is? VRIL.
No.
Okay, well, vril is a spiritual.
Yeah, it's spiritual.
It's a,
That's why I don't know about it because I'm an atheist.
no, it's spiritual. It's what makes us spiritual, or people who have vril or good vril. No one can master it, but if you have good vril, like you're a good person, like you only do stuff to help other people. That's what flows um, out of the North Pole.
You're on some like mythology type shit.
Nah, dude. But
Yeah.
like, there's good vril and there's bad vril. Like under the disc, under the Earth, there is the black sun. You know what the black sun is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is under the Earth, but not like on the other side of it. It's under the Earth, inside of here. Like if you were to be on one of these islands,
so it's
with
under
the
the
four
North
rivers
Pole.
flowing in. Yes, like it's the North Pole is like a big hole, kind of like this.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was solid mass.
Nah, dude. Like, but dude, that's because you've never seen it though. Have you ever seen it?
No, I've never been out of my state.
Okay. So like, dude, you can't even find pictures of it on the North Pole, and these are what throughout history, every single culture says. And then in the 1600s, or the late 1600s, they started taking this part right here off the map. Because this right here is Eden's Garden, or the Holy Grail, you know?
Right.
Yeah, you're recording, I can hear it.
What do you mean you can hear me? You want me to share screens and show you that I don't have action open? What
Nah,
the?
I don't give a fuck. But yeah, dude, like, so there's that, and then, like, on the inside of this, like, think of this as, like, a big cotton ball, okay? Like, there's a big cotton ball covering this. Like, the clouds. If you were to actually be able to see in there, and, you have to be, like, pure, and you have to be, like, you have to be good, okay?
So it's all about that
you'd
good
be,
drill.
yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like, I guess in a way you could call it like the chosen people. Like, ooh, the chosen one.
Like people with Down syndrome?
Nah, dude, like people with up syndrome.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, so like zone hacks and all them.
Right. Yeah. I know Keith.
But yeah, dude. Like if you're pure enough, you can go in here. But like, okay, so around this, like, people think we're living in hell, which we are. Around the barrier, around the Earth, there's like a big barrier that's the government has held off, and they won't let you by. That's why Antarctica and all those other places that are all fucking cold and nothing else. That is why no one is allowed there, except for military. And this is where I guess the bad vril, or the demons, I guess you could call it. This is where they are, all on the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
It says F the bad vril.
Oh yeah, dude. And then on the inside, like right here, this is protected by the good vril, where only the pure people can go in.
Yeah.
Right? So like, if you're pure enough, and I don't like using this because I don't think it explains it. I guess you can
lagged.
enter, and this is where
Yo, you
so-called
just
heaven
lagged. I
is.
didn't hear what you said.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Good vril.
Okay. So this is protected by the good vril, and that's where you have to be chosen. I don't really like using that because it sounds retarded, but you have to be pure and you have to be the good to get in here.
Yeah.
And then inside of here, it's a big crater going down in where all the four rivers flow into.
So what's so special about that place? What's so good about it? Why would I want to go there?
Dude, it's the Garden of Eden.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude.
I thought you said you were a Satanist.
Dude, I thought you said you were a fucking dick sucker.
First you're a Satanist, now you believe in the Garden of Eden?
Dude. I don't know the word for it, but it's kind of like I believe what I believe, okay?
Oh. So you believe some made up bullshit in your head. So you're telling me you're delusional.
No, I'm not delusional, dude. Fuck off. But no, dude, this is like a crater, okay? This is like if the world was a world, or well, if it was like the moon,
yeah,
it would be a crater, okay? Kind of like how in the moon, right here. And then inside that, like right where the triangle is, there's a whole nother city and world, like what your so-called heaven would be. And then inside of that, that's where the black sun is. It's constantly going around, but slower.
So what, you gotta die to get there?
Well, yes, but no. You actually have to like go there, go there. But like you're probably gonna die because it's heavily guarded by military. Like they don't want anybody finding out. That's why they took it off the maps over 400 years ago.
So how'd you find out about this?
Dude, research, dude. I've been researching this for like 2 years.
So you've researched how to be a Satanist and still believe in the Garden of Eden?
Dude, can you be anti-gay but yet still believe that there's guys out there sucking dick for money?
Can I be anti-gay and still believe there's guys out there sucking dick for money? Well, that's that's irrelevant to the situation. Because if I'm anti-gay, what I think doesn't affect what somebody else thinks, you know?
Exactly. So what's the point about me, believing in Satan?
Well, that's something you think, and it just doesn't add up because the Garden of Eden comes from the Bible.
Okay, but then again, Satan, I never said I didn't believe in... Dude, I never said I didn't believe in God or anything like that.
That's what a Satanist is, you
What?
A Satanist is whenever you believe in the devil and nothing else. The devil is God. Yes.
No.
Yes, look up what is a Satanist.
Did you just look it up?
No. I already know about it.
Alright, here.
I'm eating Cheeto Puffs and drinking Sprite, man.
What is a Satanist? Wikipedia.
Oh my god, don't use Wikipedia. Is that where you got your research from on this bullshit?
No. Satanism is a group of ideological and philosophical,
like you.
beliefs based on the character of Satan. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, does it say in the Bible that if you believe in God, there's no such thing as the devil?
No, because God made the devil.
Exactly, so why can't I believe in the devil and not worship the God?
That's not Satanism.
Okay, but even if it was, just
Your terms
why
are
can't I do it?
incorrect. You've been misled by Wikipedia.
No, dude, I don't use Wikipedia. Honestly, it's like the first time in like 4. Like, I used to use Wikipedia for school shit.
Right.
That's about it.